Grumble, 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 grumble. Okay. That zipline is no longer... I think it was blocked off from both ends. I gotta find a better position for it anyway. It's a bit low there.
There we go.
Oh, Jesus. Now, let's try this. I've got PCCs on me. Okay, we got connection over there. But because of the... Another bridge has been placed. No connection over there. Now I can go 350 meters, so let's go diagonally inwards, see if we can climb up the mountain a bit. I'm sure it's 350 meters, but I can always check. There it is, out of zipline range. Obstacle detected in zipline path is probably now the hill. Let's try it this way a little bit. 345. 299, but it's too low. I need to put down another one. God damn it. Very irritating. Assuming nobody else puts anything in my way, at the very least I can travel there. To the online zipline there, but I'm going... The one place behind there I probably need to tear down. I need a better position for my next zipline. Nearer the Novelist's sun, ideally, as well. Across this? Yes, I can. I've got a bunch of stuff with me. I've got some cargo going to the Novelist's sun. Some going up to the Doctor and then up to Mountain Knot City. Yeah, I'm going to dismantle that zipline at the bottom there. That's not a good place for it. I place one down much closer to the Novelist's son's house. Like right here, for instance. There we go. Well within range of a bunch of stuff here. And it can reach there, so I can get rid of this one. That way I'm not wasting the bandwidth in this region. Hello. This won't probably get him on. I think it'll take a lot to get him to join up with the UCA. But, you know, we can but try.
Delivering cargo.
Always a pleasure, Sam.
And you, Novelist son.
This is pretty good. Better than good.
He was adamant in his mail that he didn't want anything to do with the UCA as a point of principle. So, you know, yeah, one lot of books, even from the father of American literature, probably won't make him take a 180 on that.
Take care now, Sam. I'll be calling on you again. Until then.
Good luck.
Good work. New order available.
Oh, yeah. Should check any extra orders you've got. Lake Knot City. No, thank you. What are my bot deliverable orders? How much of that's likely to get there? 63%. Not worth it. Alright. I'm going to dismantle that zipline. I don't need it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
In fact, 240, 480. 240 chemicals, 480. I might just upgrade this one for the hell of it. Just because it seems like an important position. Do you have enough? It was 240 chemicals and 480 special alloys. I hope so, because that's all I can afford. Thank you. I'm just going to do a quick bit of upgrading.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
The extra distance really couldn't hurt. Alright. I'll let that do its thing. And I'll just head down here and dismantle this. What are we looking at in terms of... Yeah, you can see we've only got 820 left. These cost 500 each. That one is superfluous, so tear it down. There's almost no river I can't ford anymore. I would have balked at that with any other legs, but with these... I'm not even worried about it. Just the ceramics. What does that need? 1,470 ceramics. Now, near me is actually an online safe house here with 2,000 ceramics in. It's just over here. I wonder if I can carry that. See, there's the only problem. May need another floating carrier for it. But I can make it. I can string together multiple floating carriers. So there's no reason I shouldn't construct one here. I believe you can. And Lockne's here. No, you can't. Not affiliated with UCA. Shit. $1,400. That's 470, wasn't it? Double check that number. Yep. I can give you 1,480. Let's find out if I can carry this. I'm going to confirm that and bring it along. I'll carry that on back. I can load that onto the carrier and that onto the carrier. I can load both of it onto the carrier. It's fine. I've got space. Thank you for your generosity. This random safe house in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Much obliged. I don't know why they have so much material in them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. It's just being stored there. I suppose... I don't know. Maybe it's the local dropped cargo, basically, getting set in there out of convenience's sake. No idea, but, you know, I'm nicking it for another road. This one should take me back to the... well, near to where I need to go. Then I can head back up to the paver unit, complete it off. And it's as simple as that. Boing. That'll make my trip back up to Mountain Knot City a lot easier. I only wish I had a vehicle. But yeah, it's now completely linked up down to about here. So more paver units down here, over here, and up around there would complete it back up to the distribution center. I'll take that lost cargo. Cancer has left a ladder there. Amazing. Alright. Now we'll just hug the energy zone until we get up there. Hi guys.
The porter. Excellent.
Is that my title? The Porter.
Everything appears to be in perfect condition.
Like, he's the doctor, I'm... you know, this guy's the photographer, this guy's the novelist's son, I'm the porter. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I came across something
More
you might find useful.
blood bags. Actually, I gotta check those. I think I lost a few blood bags I meant to replace. Thank you. Okay, that's the right shotgun that's destroyed. I gotta get rid of that. Okay, I have one used high-capacity blood bag. Good thing I can replace it immediately. How's this one doing? Okay, good. Chiral linkers are fine. PCCs probably need to be replaced soon. Armor plating is fine. Okay, just a special medicine for Mountain Knot City now.
Do remember not to neglect your health.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good work. New order.
Double check in case you have orders to... just stuff I've already done 1,000 times before. Okay, I'm gonna recycle this stuff I don't need. Ready the non-lethal assault rifle as well, because we won't be needing that anytime soon, considering how nearly damaged it is. Confirm that.
Thank you for your continued support.
And then I'm going to fabricate... what was it? One new non-lethal assault rifle, one new riot shotgun, level 1. I've got a shotgun level 2, but a riot shotgun level 1. Fine. I'm not going to argue. Lethal anti-personnel weapon. Yeah, I'm sticking with non-lethal weapons just because of the whole BT thing. Alright. Anything I should have? No, confirm that.
Thank you for your contribution. Take care, Sam.
Thanks, Doctor. Try this one. I don't think there's any way directly down, but it couldn't hurt to have a look.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright. Spiritual medicine. Not sure I necessarily approve of that sort of thing, but sounds a little close to homeopathy to me. But whatever floats your boat. I'm not here to judge. Just here to deliver. Then we got a few things to take care of.
Hey, Sam. We wouldn't ask you.
What are you talking about? He keeps saying this.
Wow,
Alright. It's like he's embarrassed that I came up here effectively on my own volition. I wonder if this will get me up to 4 stars. You know what, 2, really? Yeah, there we go. An additional autonomous delivery bot can now be used. Which I never do. Stabilizer level 2, which I'll never use. Okay.
thanks, Sam. You're an inspiration to all of us. Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
Well, first, before we do that, before we accept that, detach carrier and carry it on the back for a second. And you know what? Let's head into the private room. Okay. But first things first, I got a bit of mail to read. Starting with these ones. I know it looks like I've already read this one. I just skimmed it just to check. Your partner Jay, Arasaka Corporation. You're the man, Sam. That 4th chip you recovered had schematics for an artificial arm. No bargain bin chrome either, but quality is cyberware, worth real scratch. Makes you faster, stronger, all that jazz, and a series of words. That might be a name, I'm not sure. This model was custom made by Arasaka for some tune named Johnny. Isn't that who you are? Wasn't any other info about the corp on the chip, but that name, Arasaka. Arasaka, oh, it rang a big fucking bell. Or did it? Oh, so he's lost his memory in this one. Okay. He's traveled across another universe that hasn't been good for his mental state. Felt like a memory, but was it mine? Either way, don't make me think of nothing good. Got lead in my belly just saying it. You guys are lucky those terrorist cabrones didn't crack the chip's encryption. Tech's a tool, I mean, and in the wrong hands, well, I doubt you gotta know how that story goes. Use the data to whip you up a new toy, dubbed it the Silver Hand, in honor of old Johnny. It'll help you rebuild America, which... Seriously, of all the things Johnny Silverhand wouldn't want to have done with his hand, is probably rebuild the United States. And knock a motherfucker's lights out. I upgraded your compass too. You can now use short-circuit trucks. Turns out their security systems are as shitty as sensor poles. Only works on one vehicle at a time, though, only for a short stint. Still, ought to prove useful. Have fun. Silverhand's a very individualist, almost anarchist individual. He's not a fan of any state, much less the United States, by my understanding of it. He's got absolutely no trust in collective organization, nationalism, or anything. He's interested in liberty, anarchy, to an extent. He's not a He's not of like mind, I think. Anyway, I'm not going to actually use the Silver Hand. It seems a little too much for this game. Outright bionic arms feels like it feels like a reference, and insofar as being a reference, seems too powerful to really have in this game. Besides, I've already got those gloves. I don't think I need a metal arm, and that just seems out of character for this world. So I'm choosing not to use that. But Jay's got another one. Wants me to secure a chip in BT country. Saddle up. This one would be easy. I know you got what it takes. Located another chip smack dab in the middle of BT country. Probably got swept up by a supercell and got carried all the way there. You don't want to get caught in the rain, so it might be a good idea to check the weather forecast before heading out. I'll mark the chip's location on the map once you've accepted the order. Your world's one hell of a place, Sam. Full of all kinds of crazy. And that means something where I'm coming from. Man, if you'd seen the shit I saw in Haywood. But hey, if there's any man who can handle whatever life throws at him, it's you. Orders waiting for you at Mountain Knot City. It was just occurred to me. Just the line from shit I saw in Haywood. And I should have seen this earlier, but frankly, I didn't know whether it was bad writing or... It's just occurred to me, that's Jackie, not Johnny. In fairness, I didn't spend a lot of time hanging around... I didn't spend a lot of time hanging around Jackie. He went away pretty quickly in Cyberpunk, so I completely kind of forgotten about him, and Johnny was my main thing. Also, it was Jay, you know, there were two. So, but yeah, I just thought, like, occasionally throwing out Spanish terms would be something that Johnny, I'm pretty sure he does occasionally, not in a certain sense. But no, this is Jackie. Unbelievable. I'm very slow on that. Also, Philip North is happy that I took the bastards out. Heard you took care of the terrorists in this area. How the hell did you manage that? I mean, those guys have got guns and God knows what else. They wouldn't hesitate to shoot you dead. Can't believe you took them on, but I'm glad you did. You really are the great deliverer. Thanks to you, I've started making a few deliveries again. Getting back into the porterway. Looks like the distribution network will be back to normal before long. Awesome. Okay. I can't believe it. That just, like, seems so obvious now in hindsight, but it just never occurred to me to consider Jackie rather than Johnny. Okay. First things first, let's look at this J-chip, V-chip thing. Recover from BT area over there. I know where that is. It's in the Dead City. Alright, I'm going to accept this later. Cancel. I'll just accept the one order for now. I'll quickly run and grab that. Shouldn't be too much of an effort. Easy. Give me a challenge next time. Done. Alright, that's 2 V-chips in rapid succession. Now we can get to Heartman.
Hey, Sam. Welcome back. Tough journey as always, I bet.
Actually, a very simple one.
Wow, you really took great care of everything. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to call this anything less than perfect.
Alright. That's enough faffing about. It's quite enough. Jay's upgraded the compass. Using its features now consumes less battery. Never really got Jackie for a techie type, but there it is. One of the other things that
Thanks, Sam.
bothered me.
You're an inspiration to all of us.
Confused me.
Good work. New order.
Okay, time to take the corpse delivery to Harmon's lab. That's the other thing that's going to make this really tough. Is that I gotta drag a human corpse with me. Meaning I'm gonna have to leave a lot of stuff behind. Can't take a truck because it's in a mountainous region. Yeah, carry that on back. What's been offloaded? What's on my hips? 2 ladders. Okay, that's how I want it. Rest of this, they can all go into the private locker. Alright, we're just going like this. With the stabilizing legs, this should hopefully be easier than other corpse runs I've done. Hey, Lockne.
Alright, Sam. Take care of her.
It's
And
something
don't
I should...
worry, she won't go necro. Millingen is special.
Which is why Heartman wants her, I know.
Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
I promise to be careful with her. I won't drop her off a cliff. Not on purpose, anyway. Right.
Order assigned.
Apparently there's a blood bath being left here. No, this is not particularly easier. But... again, I still don't actually think it should be a problem. We should probably work out a route ahead of time. There is an online zipline here. How far away is that? 408 meters. That might be enough to reach it. That's my zipline. From here to here, I might be able to skip a lot of the way. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, forget how annoying it is to transport corpses. But if I can just get up this hill to the zip lines, I can skip, hopefully, if I'm understanding this. I should be able to skip quite a bit of this journey. Or I might not. It might be behind something. I don't know. I can't tell via the map. It looks like it's on top of this hill, and it looks like it's on our side of the hill. All we gotta do is get to that zipline. I can't see it though, that's the problem. Stamina decreased, cargo take more of a toll. Just what I needed, thank you. If I keep gripped up, I don't fall over nearly as much, but I'm not moving quite as quickly. Still probably worthwhile under the circumstances. A little bit of time lost. What's the phrase? Something about time lost being also time gained, or I don't know. There's a phrase there I'm trying to work out in my head. I don't know what it is. There. Is that the one I'm supposed to be going for? No. Gosh, I don't know. No, the one up there. That's where you want me to go for. And that would put me not too far away from Heartman's lab. Which, obviously, demands some likes.
This one's for you. Today's a good day.
Nicely
For you.
placed.
Thanks for the help.
Not gonna try to say your name. Karos, whatever you are. Kraros... no. It's only 126 meters away now. Without you, low roar. The heart of the nation, and above it, in a very nice prospect there, Heartman himself, living in exactly the right place.
My curiosity keeps me confused. But still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose.
It's a really lovely house here. I love the architecture of this one, on the edge of a cliff. Lots of yard space, excellent view when it isn't misty and snowing. Heartman's got it figured out. Just gonna have a proper interior. Very nice. Got us a museum.
Simply trouble my walk home and my spirit.
And a fire. No, it does not have a proper interior.
Because I never said no.
There's a chip over there. Nice place you got here, Heartman. I approve wholeheartedly. I also have the corpse you asked for.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Not here, is he? Again, the same sort of thing old Englert gave us. That makes me wonder.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Where is Heartman? Done. Oh, okay. Same state, I think, as I was in last time. Which is still Colorado, I think. Heartman's lab has joined the UCA. But Heartman's not here. He's not answering in any case. Thermal pad. Here he's now connected to the Chiral Network. Yep.
Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver. Good work.
Into the facility. Well, it actually might have an interior. Human evolution. Australopithecus. Australopithecus. It looks like Homo sapiens. Then Homo ludens, perhaps.
Please proceed into the facility with
Various
a cadaver.
other... Well, probably what we've got there is Australopithecus, Homo neanderthalis, and Homo sapiens. And various other bits and pieces of rock. That's all very interesting, I'm sure. Until resuscitation, remaining time. Oh, good God. Why? That's creepy. And why I've only got a minute till resuscitation time. And why is he playing Chopin's funeral march? He's not going to turn out to be a vampire, is he? Oh, he's dying. He doesn't look... I think you need to resuscitate him. Is he using bodies? Like other people's bodies? He's got a... gramophone. Not quite. It's a record player. It's got a stylus, not a reproducer. It's got a proper electronic reproducer. And a family, but 15 seconds? Could you do something? I mean, that number.
Heartman.
He's giving himself a cardiac arrest.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
He's putting himself deliberately into Asystoles? Episode 8, Heartman. He's trying to experience death.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down.
Yeah, apparently.
Glad you could make
What is wrong with you, man? No
I'm
touching.
sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there.
A requirement, or are you just trying to see what life is like on the other end?
Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return.
Ah.
60
To
deaths
research.
and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life.
No luck so far, I
While
take it.
you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
Right. Your family, I take it, are very important to you. That's hardly a surprise.
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case.
So it's not
I have
voluntary.
pictures. Care to see Heartman's heart-shaped heart?
You actually got one that looks like that.
Should. It
Wow.
doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms
That's
with
very
that.
strange.
In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying. Spending
Oh.
eternity alone.
That actually, yeah, no, that's...
Which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death
Very
sees
well.
us reunited,
I kind of agree with that
Yes.
as a goal.
but the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Heartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation.
Didn't feel like a conversation, sounded like an exposition as usual, but you got it off your chest. I'm glad you did.
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive.
She kind of is, to an
Perfect
extent.
mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
What the fuck is
Where's
he
the
doing?
other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it.
Are you blind?
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
And which is it?
And this was Mama's? Yes.
How would I know?
A body that doesn't necrotize, and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
Okay, Heartman, you're also going to need to change where you're placing your hands. That is a corpse, and it's
I
very
apologize if our
unsettling
conversation gets
to rest your hands on it.
I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in.
That's
Why
part of your
did
research.
World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell. Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor.
But you said they get
place through
entangled,
which they pass on the way to the other side.
which is what you're looking at.
But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach. A
Emotions
collective
impact the
purgatory
afterlife,
for an army of the damned.
and its leader is Unger.
Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You might want to lie down now, sir.
Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
It's always just a
You
theory.
think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them.
I haven't seen any connection so far, but I'll take your word on that. What evidence?
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Go ahead, ask it before you can't anymore.
Relax until I come back. Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
To me, so what does it feel like to you, by the by?
2, 1.
And he's gone. And then 3 minutes till he's resuscitated. And I gotta listen to your only Chopin record while you're under. Why does he play it? And what's with the corpses? They just... Thanks, Alex. What's with the corpses lined everywhere? Is that necessary entirely? Are they real? Are they ice sculptures? Oh. BT illustration, artist impression sighting 3. What are these ones? BT apparition artist impression. Okay, whales. They turn into those monsters, the catchers. Then the chiral crystal immediate post DS period. Seen those. Cryptobiote. Immediately after the Stranding. I love the design of these. Keep holding the same button to go back. BT model artist impression. Okay, they're models. That's alright. Alright. They look like they've got sheets over their heads. Ooh, I'm a ghost. These fossils, anything? Void out crater, unknown ore. This is a weird interactive segment. Your daughter, I take it. Yeah. She's in the beach. You're looking for her. Wonder if you're gonna find her. And then your family. Wife and child? Bum, bum, bum. Mama's remains. I already knew that was there. Daddy is drawn by his kid daughter. 35 seconds. It's actually me for this one. Picture of what looks like early United States. Heart monitor, guardian of life. 17 seconds till he'll be back. Antique record player. Still looks electronic more than it looks acoustic. Right. And he's back. 60 times a day to do that. That can't be good for your health.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous.
It's out of sync for some reason, I don't know why.
Pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot.
So you can sync
Sleep is
up.
the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either.
Okay. Too much information, man.
Do you read, Sam?
Occasionally must have done. Yes.
Watch films? You know,
That'd be annoying.
I keep
He's got
forgetting
Blu-rays.
I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window.
20 Minutes of Love, 1914
From
short, best
before
known.
Death Stranding, of course.
Do they make films now anymore?
But honestly,
Oh, there's a film director, so they must do.
Here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
Everyone's got weird shit going on with that life.
Lost my family
With their
in
life.
an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
Suppose you can relate to an extent. And another like, thank you.
As it happened,
To me
I
that time, not to Sam.
read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. and then they were caught in the void out. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
And you were entangled with them. Everyone who got knocked down in that first void out.
The people who died in the 2 void outs were there.
All of them. Like there was a lot of people dying in rapid succession tangles up their souls together, so this is the same
What
deal.
happened?
Is it something to do with what
What's going on?
Higgs is planning? But you're aware. No one else is. Or someone is. That's Higgs's move. He's been there then. God, the color coming back was an interesting effect. I love that effect.
My wife and my daughter in the procession.
Black and white with a
Hey!
splash of color.
It's me!
Someone was bringing you back.
Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go!
It reminds me of the opposite thing that happens when you get caught by BTs. You get dragged back.
The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped.
So you're on a cycle from then.
And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Heartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while. And when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam?
You gonna show him? No, he's not.
Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Can't see the...
You mind telling me what
5
I'm
more
doing here
minutes.
before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
Getting close to the western region.
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the Chiral Network.
Simple as that.
Proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period.
Despite a worldwide search.
The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
Is that a good idea?
Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began
That's what I have to
surfacing,
pass through.
spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the Chiral Network westward.
Yeah, my job to get that back
Thank you for your help in building a new one.
from scratch.
It
That's
won't
the
be
biggest
much given
construction
the
I've ever
handful of
done.
Equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network. Then go to Armory.
Finally, if
Afterwards,
she's still
we can
around.
get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
I gather that happens every now and then because you've got cushions to catch you if you fall. Yeah. Putting him on mute might not have been the best of ideas.
The airmat floor absorbs the impact.
I gather. Thanks, Die Hard Man.
Lock the door for you.
He's watching. He's always watching. Sam is so thoroughly confused by this nonsense. Oh. Wow. What a dick move to do. You were docked 20 likes by Heartman. How dare you? Oh, and he gave him back anyway. Friggin' twiddled the thing. You can damage it. What a weird reaction to have to a record player.
Sam,
Oh, well, my stuff's up here.
you can grab the order out of delivery.
No, that was the stuff I brought up, isn't it? I'll take all this. Yeah, I heard him. Hope he'll be alright. That was an interesting backstory.
The ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the Chiral Network.